little do some of those people know the lifestyle and the amount of traveling and seeing the world and what is like experiential expertise that you've obtained from doing something like that. Like skateboarding's, it's your ticket to the world in that way. There's a lot of things that make us Canadian that a lot of skaters, regardless of being separated by so much landmass that we all kind of share, and it's tough winters, lack of indoor spaces. And I grew up in the country though, so I grew up on some acreage, had a barn, built a little mini ramp in my basement with my dad, and then we built a vert ramp in my barn. It wasn't quite as big as this one, but is 9 feet, and then we made it 11 feet. I really missed that barn ramp, except back in the early 2000s, there wasn't a lot of people skating vert, and especially in Thunder Bay, most kids would just come over and skate, play flat ground skate on the flat bottom so they could skate in the winter, and then I'd just take vert runs in between. It's cool to come from an era where, skate parks were just starting to pop up, wood ramps, asphalt ground, stuff like that. And now the kids are getting like crazy skate parks all over. Every little town's getting them in every city. I hit like different skate parks on road trips as a kid. But in recent years, it's kind of Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal. And then I spent a lot more time in the States because Vancouver is so close to the States. 8 hours can put me in one of the gnarliest skate parks in the world. The Olympics has just sort of added another opportunity to continue to travel, see the world. And, James is traveling with all these events as well. So I'm still doing it with my friends. It's different, As a skateboarder with core values and stuff like that, it's interesting. It's cool. I'm excited. It's pretty insane. Like Olympics are going to be on, I think, like 7 billion screens worldwide or something like that. Like that's kind of unheard of. I don't know. It's just a crazy opportunity. Like it's one of those things you kind of hear like little chirps about it over the years about skateboarding potentially going to the Olympics. And, I was taking Greyhound buses around North America, kind of living out of a backpack for 3 months, hitting all these concrete parks and traveling and camping. And as a kid growing up skating, I would always see like the anti-hero videos and sort of the Pacific Northwest, like you hit 3 parks in a day, you're camping, you're out with your buddies. Like that was kind of what drew me to skating, and that's where I'm still doing that to this day. This is the thing with the Olympics. At the end of the day, it's 2 years of preparation. It's just another contest. It's done. It's over with. It's gigantic and huge. Don't get me wrong, but I think to skate industry and companies, like it's another contest. It's a way to get like brand exposure and stuff like that. And then, once it's over, it's on to the next thing. I think like anyone who grew up skateboarding and being looked down upon, and I had teachers pulling me aside in class and all worried because all I wanted to do was skate, and I'd go out and skate at lunch, and they thought that was so bad. But I don't know, it's something official that makes them see that skateboarding was a worthwhile avenue. Well, it connects you too, it's like, oh, you got a job in this city, you got a job in that city, it's like skateboarding is such a diverse thing, there's people that are accountants and lawyers and financial advisors that are skateboarders, and then, there's plumbers and welders and all the tradesmen, and, there's all sorts of people, blue collar, white collar, pink collar, whatever, and they're all skateboarders. It's just one thing that connects people that can be so different. It's pretty cool. When you know, and you don't when you don't. Like you have to be engaged in it and doing it to really know. It's something that you feel, and it's hard to explain that to anybody. Being in Canada, I think, there's lots of kids in small towns. They're putting plywood on their lawn trying to skate, and, they don't have facilities. They don't have parks, don't have things like that. Number one would be get involved, get a voice to get what you want. And, get parks built, advocate, get involved. Like, don't let people put you down for being a skateboarder. Like, get what you want. When you have the opportunity, get on the road, go to other cities, travel around, meet other skate crews, go visit parks, like, get a taste, it's your ticket to the world, and you can have a really good time doing that. I think it's crazy. Adam Hopkins, skateboarder from Thunder Bay, Ontario. I relocated to Vancouver in 2008, and I've been on the road since.
¡No! ¡Usted no me vino a ver! ¡Tira la vuelta!